Good morning, IC families. Mr. Bory here today to do our natural disasters seismograph. I'm going to give you the materials you will need first. First, a small box, sheet of paper, scissors, a marker, does not have to be green, a box knife. You will need your parents' help with this part of the activity, a small screwdriver. I use nails, rubber bands. The thin rubber bands work much better than the thicker ones, and some tape. First I'm going to do is I'm going to recut open the bottom of the box to make it so this flat part here is on the inside to help this work correctly. So box knife, parents help, tape there, cut tape on this side here, hope that pulls it open like so. Now I'm going to fold these flaps down first, fold these ones over like so, and tape that up with my tape. See, I just put some tape on that end there, hold in place. Do the same thing for the other side now. Now your inside the box is flat like so. Now, the next step is optional. I choose to do it because it makes working with the box a lot easier. I'm gonna cut these flaps off. Scissors or a box knife will do the trick. If you use a box knife, again, parents need to help you with this. Off. Then you got a box like so. The next step you want to do is the paper. What I do is I fold it hot dog style, fold it like this into thirds. You have it like this, then you're going to cut along the lines to use the paper that you run through your seismograph. Doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it's thin. Written you have 3 sheets like so, and then now I will tape those 3 sheets together. Again, using my tape. You get one long sheet like this to pull through your seismograph. Next comes poking the holes in the box on the inside and the 4 corners like this here. I recommend if you have a taller box, you have a marker, your marker's got to touch the bottom of the box like so. So you don't want to poke the holes too high so that way the marker can't reach. So therefore, I'm going to poke my holes a little bit lower with my screwdriver. Might want your parents to help you out with this as well, as it can become a little dangerous. You want your holes to be roughly the same height. Doesn't have to be perfect, but close to the same height. Then I grabbed a bigger screwdriver to kind of make the holes a little bigger, to make it easier to poke the rubber bands through. Notice I'm poking away from my body. That way I don't stab myself. The next part, rubber bands. You poke them through the holes. It can be a little tricky. Sometimes I take the screwdriver like so, and then poke through the hole like so. And this is where my nails come in. I use a nail now or a screw, like so. Pull it tight from the inside, and then that will hold your rubber band in place. Do that for all 4 corners of your box. Again, rubber band like so, poke through the hole, makes it quite simple. Pull it there, pull from the inside. You don't have to use nails. There's a way you can tie them on there. This to me was the easiest way to get them all to stay in place rather than trying to tie them up the taller box. Another option you can have is to tape your nails to the box, which I will show you in a moment. So now I got my nails that rubber band like that. Now take your tape. I have smaller tape for this. Take your tape and then always tape it like so to hold your nails in place. So that way it's not going anywhere. The next part is the tricky part. I'll try to get so you can see a little better. Take your bands like so with your marker, the cap facing down, and you're gonna put the bands around it like so. I go opposite sides first, hold it in place. And the last one, I'm actually gonna go from the bottom. This is tricky. And if you just do that, a lot of times your marker will not sit straight. So then take a 5th rubber band and you're going to put it on the top like so, around the bottom a couple times. And that goes tight to hopefully help your marker stay somewhat. I'm kind of tightening them all up like this by squeezing them. The rubber bands, that is, like so. I'm gonna push the marker down the best I can, touch the bottom of the box, and then you get something like this. The cap's still on. Mine's sitting pretty straight. So now what I'm gonna do is I want to cut my holes in the box so that way I can slide my paper through. Now mine's loose, you see it's a little bit off, but it's pretty straight. So now this is where you need an adult to help you. Again, cut the box right here roughly, down, across the bottom of the box, and then back down. You have a little flap here on the inside. Might got tape on it still. Push it open, hopefully. A flap like so, that your paper will then slide through the side of the wrap. And again, you gotta cut this side of the box as well. Make sure your cut is wide enough for your paper to go through it. So, unfortunately, one of my nails I did not tape came out. So I need to re-put this one back through. If I taped it, it probably wouldn't have happened. You might need an adult's help on this to make it a little easier on yourself. All right, I've got it back through. I'm gonna put a little tape on it to be safe this time. As you can see, I got my thing ready to go. Slide it ready to go. Now, what you do, slide the paper on one side. Maybe. Pull it through the other side. I'm gonna show you the easy way I found to do this. Take your cap off. Hopefully your marker is low enough. It just barely touches your paper. As you shake it, see from there. I got a helper that's gonna hold my camera up above so you can see from the top. And my marker's just touching it. I'm gonna hold the paper on this side here, shake the box. I need to put my marker down a little bit more. There we go. As you shake it, it should create the lines on it. Mine's not very straight. Here we go. And that's what a seismograph would do if there was a real earthquake. It is a challenging project. If you get one finished, I would love to see it. Again, you're going to want an adult to help you, just for an extra set of hands to help you out, get rubber bands through the box, to poke the holes through the box with a band, using the box knife to cut the holes for the paper to go through. Please send me your finished products. You can pause the video at any time or rewatch it to complete it. Hope you have fun with it. Have a good day. We'll see you next week.